Okay, this is take two on the flat Earth debate with Julio. He apparently he didn't understand what 7 p.m. GMT meant, so he messaged me at 2 a.m. GMT, telling me it was time for the debate. It was explained to him what GMT meant. I don't honestly understand how he couldn't work that one out. Right, I've sent him an invite, so hopefully he'll be turning up now. He's in the chat with me at this moment, so we're just waiting on him. I've been at the pub all evening, so I'm slightly tipsy. I don't know whether that's going to have any real impact on what actually occurs or if he's even going to bother turning up again, but you know. Yes, Tanya, it's take two. Still no sign of him. Tempted to call coward, maybe troll slash Poe, or maybe legitimately too stupid to work out how to join the Hangout. As a reminder, I've been using Google Hangout since 5:30 this evening, and this was his suggestion for a platform. Welcome to the people who've just joined. I'm assuming that might be Sam and Tanya. Julio Romano has seen the link to this chat. Oh, he says he can see me. That's nice. Okay. Well, that's something. Maybe he doesn't know how to join. This is a public chat, so he should be able to get in. I'll see. Maybe I need to invite him, but that shouldn't be the case. That was sort of the point of the public chat. He says YouTube won't let him join. I'm going to send him an invite Maybe that's what's required. Invite sent to Nike 420. Nice stoner reference there. He's checking to see if he can join. And I'm assuming when that happens, I'll get a little picture of him and I'll be able to hear him and it'll be great. By the way, he said that if I didn't debate him at 2 a.m., he'd expose me for it, which basically means he'll complain about it. And then said I was being a coward and, you know. Which is why I think maybe he's a troll or a Poe. It's hard to tell. I mean, not understanding how or what Greenwich Mean Time is was kind of surprising. Ah, wow, look.
Here you go, you coward. I was waiting for you.
That's a nice way to start off. Nice to meet you, Julio. Thank you for calling me a coward. For those of you who are watching, this is Julio. He's the flat Earth proponent for this.
After so much trolling from you and your troll friends, you deserve it.
Yeah, you seem to confuse disagreeing with you with trolling. Yeah, we might have had a bit of a laugh at you, but some of the things that you said we thought were pretty funny. Most of those people I've never even heard
Funny
of
when you have like 9 people backing you and making fun of me. It's really funny, you know? It's really funny to troll people when it's only one of them, you know? Plus,
It's not my fault that people
it's not your
don't agree
fault.
with you, mate. It's, people were agreeing with me because what I was saying, had a lot of
Listen,
evidence,
listen
had
to me,
evidence to
listen to
support it.
me. If you really wanted to debate me, you would have excluded them from the conversation and it would have been a one-on-one instead of 9-on-1, you
I'm
coward.
sorry, it's not my place to exclude people from a public debate. I'm not an administrator of that forum. That was not my thread. If other people want to jump in on that debate and they want to make fun of you and they want to call you a flat earther or an idiot, that is not my problem. If you want to have a
Well, you
one-on-one
didn't seem
debate,
to mind.
pardon?
You didn't seem to mind at all that they were trolling me while you were making your points, huh?
No, I really didn't.
Of course you didn't, because there wasn't you on the table. It's 9 against 1. 9 against 1. I was waiting to see your face so I could tell you this to your face.
Okay, so this is basically the same thing you've been saying for the past sort of several hours now, which was
It's
the fact that
true.
several people
It's
disagree.
true.
You
You
made it.
go check on the thread, and you will see 9 trolls trolling me while you made your points, right? And they helped you, right? Why not? Anyone could win a debate that way. But now this is a one-on-one,
See,
so
that's not actually how a debate works, and it's not how science works. If 9 people disagreed with you and you were right, you would have won that debate. But 9 people disagreed with you, and as far as I'm aware, you were wrong.
wait. How does 9 people disagree with me and I'm right? If 9 people are disagreeing with me, how am I right if all of you are disagreeing with me?
No. We could have disagreed with you, but you could have still been right, but you were wrong.
I am. That's the reason why y'all don't let me make my point.
You're not wrong because people disagreed with you. You're wrong because you are wrong.
That's what we're here for, to see if I'm wrong.
Okay, well, okay, so to the people listening, this is obviously Julio, the flat earther. I don't really know where to start with it. If you watch the video that I put up earlier at the slot that he didn't make, there's 17 minutes for me kind of explaining some of flat earth and some of what
Get to the point. Get to the point, man.
Well, get to the point. Okay, well, where do you want me to start? Can we talk about gravity? What is your opinion on gravity?
Isaac Newton made up the lie of gravity for the Freemasons. Isaac Newton was a Freemason. Freemasons created the concept of a round earth to deceive us. Why did they do that? Because
The concept of a round earth actually predates Freemasonry. I totally agree with you that Isaac Newton was a Freemason, but that doesn't mean that he was necessarily wrong about gravity. I actually don't really care for Freemasons. I don't really like their organization, but that doesn't mean that every single thing...
Let me ask you a question. What's your name?
You know my name.
Oh, yeah, Matt. I'm confusing your YouTube name with the Facebook name. Anyways, so if you know that Freemasons are secretive and mischievous and deceitful, and Isaac Newton was a Freemason, just like Walt Disney was a Freemason, then how is it impossible for them to make up a concept of a round earth and basically lie to us?
Well, they could have made it up, but the point is that we are able to, in so many ways, prove that, you know, what they said is correct. And again, I have to
let me stop you right there. All the proof that you have about round earth comes from Freemasons.
No, it doesn't. This is your misconception. You seem to think that Freemasons created this body of knowledge. It is not true.
Einstein came up with the theory of relativity, right?
Yes.
Which does not prove that gravity is real. Who has proof? Okay, show me right now on the screen share a post of somebody proving gravity. Go ahead. I'll wait.
I don't actually know how to do the screen share thing.
Okay, look.
Can you show me a post of?
Go all the way to the left. A little screen is gonna pop up on the left of your screen.
Okay, look, I'm not here to just kind of throw links around like it's some fucking Facebook.
We're here to prove
the whole point in doing this is so that we can have a one-on-one, a conversation, my wits versus yours, our intellects battling. This isn't a let's see what links we can throw at each other, because I just throw a fucking book at you. You know, you need to be able to stand on your own toes and defend what you're saying. I don't. So can you, in your own words, okay, disprove gravity? Go.
Einstein was made famous by the scum elite.
Okay, no. In your own words, disprove gravity. Please, just go. You said gravity is false.
Listen, can you just listen to me? Let me talk. Listen, Einstein came up with a theory of relativity, which was a theory that if we lived in space, yes, gravity is the force that holds us together. But guess what? We don't live in space. And gravity does not hold anything together.
That's not what the theory of gravity is. No, the theory of gravity is the law that one object attracts another. It doesn't matter whether you're in space. Okay, gravity works regardless of where you are. That's part of what it is.
That's how they say gravity works. It's the energy that attracts objects to each other, right?
Yes, but that works whether you're in space.
Has never been proven. Go ahead, answer that. Who has ever proved gravity to exist? Who has ever measured gravity? Go ahead. Wait, I'm waiting for you. Go ahead.
Okay, we can observe gravity. Have you ever fallen over?
You can observe gravity.
Yes.
Then how come it hasn't been proven?
You're just saying it. It's a theory. So yes, of
To
course
me,
you could
who
debate.
has proven gravity to exist? Let me know. Who?
Uh, me? I don't know. Hang on. Let me just. Okay, here's a pair of scissors. I'm going to drop these on my fucking leg.
Blah,
Gravity will
blah, blah,
direct
blah.
them towards
No
my leg,
fun
and it
games.
will
Yeah,
hurt like shit.
blah, blah, blah.
I mean, sorry. So what is it that you think? Okay, so see this pair of scissors. If I drop them, what makes them go down?
The atmosphere.
The atmosphere. The
Density.
atmosphere makes the scissors go
Mass,
down.
mass and density makes it go down on the atmosphere. The atmosphere is a flat atmosphere. It's just air where, you know.
So sorry. How does air? Okay, make this go down? Because if you actually understood science, you understand that the air actually slows it going down. It would fall faster were there no air.
Listen to me. If gravity was real, how is it keeping the water on a round ball? How is that possible? And how is the water perfectly round shape? Tell me.
Because that's what gravity does. Okay. Have you ever seen? I think someone had a great example earlier.
Okay,
You
listen.
want an
So
orange?
gravity is either pulling us or pushing us away. So why is water perfectly flat and round and not being pulled towards the center of the planet? Let me
It
know.
is being pulled towards the center of the planet.
Can you show me how?
Well, look at the ocean. I don't understand how you're not getting this.
I don't understand how you're making this up.
There is an object, okay, with a gravitational pull. Okay, say my
Just
fist.
to understand, listen, water needs to be perfectly flat.
No,
And
it
if
doesn't.
it's ever dropped, listen, when you don't mess with water and you put it in a round container, it's gonna always level itself up. Always, no matter what, no matter what. That's the law of
Okay,
science.
so if
Water
that round container, okay,
what?
was massive and it followed the curvature of the Earth, or it followed the curvature of another very large object with a gravitational pull, doesn't have to be Earth, could be any other celestial body, doesn't even have to be water. You've got a very large object, and you've got a dish that follows the curvature of that object, and you put water in it. What is the water going to do? Is it going to bend around, or is it just going to remain flat? Because we know it doesn't remain flat. We know it bends around things. This is so
Can
easily
you repeat the
provable.
beginning of that? Water is something with what? You said, okay, Earth, curvature, and something. Go ahead, start over again.
What I'm saying is, water, you seem to have this idea that water has to remain flat. It's not true. If you have a plate or a dish full of water, it will appear to be flat. However, surface tension aside, okay, which I can't calculate, I'm not a genius, it isn't actually flat. So if I had a bowl that was big enough and I filled it with water, that water would begin eventually to start following the curvature of the Earth. So if instead of a bowl I had, say, an
Wait,
ocean and I
stop
filled it
right
with
there, man.
water,
Stop right there. You said if you pour water into a bowl, right?
yeah, or
It'll
an ocean,
follow
let's
the
say an
curvature
ocean.
of the texture. So how can you pour water onto the outside of the bowl and let it and make it stick to the bowl, to the outside of the bowl? Because that's exactly what the oceans are, right? They're sticking to the round bowl. So
Yeah, they
you just
are.
made a complete false statement right there, where it's putting water inside a bowl or putting water outside the bowl where it's curved. So how can you keep the water curved outside the bowl? Tell me. Explain that to me.
No,
How can
okay,
you keep
maybe
the
I
water?
didn't.
Listen.
Okay, maybe
Okay,
my metaphor wasn't great.
let me put it to you this way. Okay, here's a sphere.
Yes,
How can you keep the water around the sphere, glued to the sphere? Let me know.
gravity.
That's the only lie you have to defend this,
It's
yo.
the
Listen,
only line I need to.
Isaac Newton made up this lie because
No.
they
You
wanted
have
to
you have a
deceive us.
hypothesis that
No,
gravity
that's not a
is
hypothesis.
a lie.
He was a Freemason.
Yes, he was a
Freemason
Freemason.
was.
Doesn't mean he
What
was
do
wrong.
Freemasons do? They put all the symbols on the $1 bill, and to this day they can't own up to it. They're a bunch of liars. The freaking UN flag has the Mason 33-degree grid map of the flat Earth on it. Why would they do that?
Well, that's a very good question, actually. So if you just hear me out, so you're saying that flat Earth, I mean, well, ball Earth or oblate spheroid Earth is a giant conspiracy, and flat Earth is what they are trying to keep secret, correct?
Yeah.
Why would they put it on one of the most famous flags in the world?
Because they worship the master of deceptions. They gotta mock us in order to fulfill their deceitful ways. Just like they did it on the $1 bill.
So it's they do it because it's
That's what
fun.
don't
It's a
they talk.
game.
Wait
I
a minute,
don't I
wait a
don't
minute, wait a
get
minute.
this.
Don't they talk to us through subliminal messages?
Um,
Yeah.
I can't. You could argue maybe that they do. It's not really anything to do with flat Earth, though, is it?
You're looking really frail right now. They talk to us in all subliminal messages in all types of ways. And look at you, you smiling, you know it.
No,
Look, you turning
sorry,
red.
I'm
You turning
smiling.
red too. Look at you. Because you know it's true. They put all those symbols in the $1 bill telling us, look, we're doing something, but you don't know us. But because you don't know it, we're mocking you.
But you know it, so you figured it out, right?
Am I the only one to figure that out?
You're the only person I've met so far who thinks quite the way you do. And I'm being quite
And
honest with that. And I'm trying not to make that sound insulting.
you haven't met a lot of people then. Check this out. The Freemasons use symbols to talk to us in subliminal messages. The UN is clearly telling us that the Earth is flat. It has a 33 grid map on it, which is a
So the UN
Masonic.
is telling you that the Earth is flat. Why do you believe the UN?
What?
Why do you believe the UN?
Why do I believe the UN? I never said I believed them. I figured this out on my own. I saw the map. It has 33-degree grid on it, which is a Masonic symbol. 33 is a Masonic number, isn't
Yeah,
it?
every number's a Masonic number, mate. Seven's a
What?
Masonic number, three's a Masonic number, 33's a Masonic
No, no,
number,
no, no. You're
71's a
making
Masonic
it
number. You know,
cover up for them. Listen, 33 is a universal Masonic number, and they put it on the flat Earth on the UN flag.
okay. So we'll stop talking about kind of conspiracies because it doesn't affect the science. I think the
Listen,
science is kind of more interesting than your
it's only a
conspiracy.
conspiracy because you don't believe it. It's a conspiracy fact.
Okay, whether or not I believe it, it's still a conspiracy. Okay, even if it
It's
was
a
true,
conspiracy to you,
it's a
maybe
conspiracy.
to you.
So moving away from the conspiracy, can you explain what happens when I go to the beach and I watch a ferry go over to a nearby island? I live in the United Kingdom, so I could watch it go to, say, Luxembourg. It's ridiculous. I don't know, somewhere on the continent. Who cares? And I can watch it disappear over the horizon, and then I can watch it return. Where does it go?
Where does what return? Where does it what? Where does
A
what?
boat, a ship. I can stand on the beach on the cliffs of Dover, and I could watch a ship sail off over the horizon and return several hours later back over the horizon, having visited another country. How does that work? Because on a flat Earth, that doesn't make sense. Because what's happening there is you're seeing the ship dip over the curvature of the Earth.
Listen, the ship disappears from your eyesight, from your eye view side. You know, it goes so far that you can't see it
No, it's
anymore.
not a matter of distance. It's
Not
not a
that it
matter of
goes
distance at
over
all.
no curvature. Listen, how come nobody has ever seen curvature then? The only curvature we see is from GoPro cameras, fisheye lenses, and the fixed NASA pictures
No,
they
no,
show.
that's absolutely nonsense. People have seen curvature with their own eyes. Hundreds of people can attest to this. I've seen it done on
Man,
cameras that do not have a fisheye lens, and I know what you're about to say.
you're lying, man.
Those
You're lying,
videos
and
are
I know
fully
you're lying.
modeling videos, okay? And I know I've seen you argue this because you say, "Oh, well, when the camera's up there, the reason you're seeing the curvature is because of a fisheye lens," okay?
Yeah.
But you don't see that curvature when it's on the ground, and you can watch that camera take off from ground level to however many thousands of feet it is, and the curvature doesn't appear until it's up high. Now, if it was a fisheye lens, and it isn't a fucking fisheye lens, it wouldn't be, it would be curved on the ground, but it isn't. So all that stuff you're saying about fisheye lenses, GoPros, it doesn't add up. And I've seen live
Yes.
feeds from, satellites, space
The
stations.
moon landing was fake. It was staged. You covering it up. That's how I know that's how I know you a troll, because you covering all this up.
I'm not covering anything up,
For
mate.
excuses. You got lies after lies, just like they lied and lied until they fooled us into believing that Earth is round, Earth is flat. Listen to me. I'm gonna put it in this perspective for you. The moon landing was fake. Why did they fake the moon landing?
They didn't fake the moon landing.
How do you know that?
Because we've got a lot of third-party evidence. We can look at it now. There's evidence.
Okay, I'm gonna start off this way. Freemasons run NASA.
Okay.
Masters of Deceptions, once again to you, run NASA.
Did Freemasons run the Soviet space program?
What?
Did Freemasons run the Soviet space program?
They have members all over the world. Putin is
sorry, do you have evidence? This is important, that the Freemasons run the Soviet space program. Ran the Soviet space program.
Together. The UN is as a combination of all the countries, and all the countries are hiding the fact that the Earth is flat. They're all
the countries. Every single country is in on this big
Masonic group. The UN is composed of Freemason members. Freemasons place all their members in positions of powers all throughout the world so they can be able to lie about whatever they want. What do you think 9/11 was? Oh, let me guess. 9/11 didn't exist neither, right?
No, 9/11 definitely happened. You're doing what's called spreading, okay, which is where you're just trying to change the subject a lot, and it's really kind of not very productive.
I got many articulate, debatable lines right here, and one of them is that the moon landing was fake, and there's plenty of proof out there for you. Even they even told us in the Illuminati cards they got.
The Illuminati told you the moon landing was fake.
The Illuminati cards they have.
Oh no, you see those. Okay, that's made by a guy called Steve Jackson, right? Okay, now he's a games designer. He's a very talented and creative man. He's got a really good imagination.
I can expect a lot coming already from you, so I'm gonna show you something that.
Okay, so do you understand what the Illuminati card game is actually about? Because I've got a deck. I haven't got it with me, but I do have a full deck of it. Now, what it is it's a game about conspiracies. So what will probably happen in the game about conspiracies is that you'll see.
Is that a conspiracy? Is this a conspiracy right here?
Yeah. Now do you see what it says below that picture?
Listen. It was made on 1995.
You know what happened? Do you know what happened shortly before that card was made?
2001.
Do you know what happened before that card was made? Do you know there was a World Trade Center bombing before that card was made?
The World Trade Center bombing was on the basement. This one is on the top. So you're covering it up.
No, I'm not covering it up. And also, do you notice that it says terrorist nuke?
Use a troll. Use a page shield.
It says terrorist nuke, not from terrorist planes. You're just really clutching at straws here, and you're not even coming close to addressing the issues of flat Earth.
Because I already addressed it. All you do is give me excuses and the lies that they gave.
No. Mate, I'm giving you science, and you're just going, yeah, it's Illuminati, it's Freemasons.
No, look
so
at
I can't really take you seriously.
Away, blah, 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 trying to make me mad and upset. Look at you. You bubbling, you blabbing away. Like all you're giving me is lies after lies. I just show you proof right now that the card showed that it really exposed how the top was about to get hit.
Previous World Trade Center bombings. Come on, blood. Jesus.
Listen, okay, let me show it to you again. Maybe you get it this time. Because I know you're a troll and your job is to keep this a secret. Look at it again. Look at it again, man.
I've seen it before.
95, 2001. 95, 2001. And where is the hit? On the top, not on the basement. That's proof one. That's just one. That's just one.
Put it on a card.
I'm gonna give you another one.
He crashed the plane into the
same another one.
The explosion on the car.
What? What are you talking about? Okay, so but listen to me. Not just that car came true. A lot of, as a matter of fact, all of them, but the Godzilla one came true. How about now? Try to say that's a conspiracy too.
Yeah. Okay. What? No, they
Go ahead.
didn't all come true. You think they all came true because what you've done is you've taken these cards, and Steve Jackson actually commented on this, and he
So you're
thinks
about to lie so well, right? Oh, you took this card and what? And I did what? Go ahead. I'm not the only one who knows this.
no. I know loads of people are really stupid about this
Bad
Illuminati card
troll,
game.
man. You such a bad troll. You want to be right so bad, you're willing to lie about everything. The
Yeah,
Illuminati,
you know
the
what? You're
Illuminati
right.
cards
You've
clearly
exposed me.
tells us the truth. It told us about Boston bombings. It told us about 9/11. It told us about the fake moon landing. It told us about all those things. Now here you are trying to defend the validity of your lies.
I am.
Look at
I
you,
am
you turning
honestly.
red. You turning red, you smiling like you don't know
I'm
what to
turning
say.
red because I'm chuckling, mate. You are.
Trying to chuckle. Can't find your chuckles. Look at you, you liar.
You can
Now,
keep saying
okay,
liar, but
let's
it's
move
like
on.
seriously.
Listen. The moon landing was fake, and they faked it to show us a fake image of a round Earth. That's what they faked it
So
for.
the whole moon landing fake thing was just so that they could get a picture of the round Earth, even though you could get a picture of the round Earth without going to the moon. And there's
Show
not
me
even
a
any
real
decent.
picture of Earth. They have thousands of satellites in the space, right? But we can't even see one. So show me a picture of around, or and not a composite picture. I want a real live picture. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Do you want a live video feed?
You can screen share. I already told you how to do this,
Yeah.
man.
Do you want a live video feed of around Earth?
The NASA video feed they got,
It would do.
that's a fake video
No, no,
feed.
no,
If
no, 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 no. You're
listen to
just
me,
saying it's a fake
what
video
part of
feed.
Freemasons run NASA don't you get?
What part of Freemasons running NASA doesn't make everything a fucking conspiracy? Don't you get?
They created all the conspiracies, man.
Of course they did. It all makes sense, doesn't
Who
it?
else did
So,
it then?
okay, let's talk about something that's related, but okay. Do you know what OTH radar is?
The what?
OTH radar, over the horizon radar. Do you know what it is? If you don't, that's fine, and we'll move on. But do you know what it is?
Nope.
So you don't know what it is. Okay. Over the horizon radar is a radar technology that has developed over decades. And what it does is it allows radar communication over the horizon, because there's a serious problem with radar communication if you try and send it through the middle of a planet. So what they do is they usually bounce it off an area, a layer of the atmosphere, and then they can bounce it down to another receiver. So it sort of forms a little pyramid shape. I know how much you like pyramids. And that allows radar communication over the horizon. Now you can, this technology is documented. Thousands of people work on it. I know people working in that industry that rely on it. Is all that fake? Because no one would even bother to do that if the Earth was flat.
You think they wouldn't bother to do that if they bothered to cover up 9/11, if they bothered up to cover up JFK?
Well, no, I mean, because this is an industry involving hundreds of thousands of people all over the world every single day.
Freemasons only about secrecy, so why would they bother to keep this a secret, right? Why would they even bother to keep it a secret, right? They're only about secrets, right?
Well, you seem to think they're all about secrets.
They're sworn into secrecy.
Now, how do you
So
know that?
it's a fact. It's
If
a
it's a
fact,
secret, then
man.
how do you know that?
What?
If all of this stuff is a secret, how the fuck do you know it? I'm really kind of
Because
curious
we've
at
been
this point.
exposing it for years now, man. There's
So
books.
hang on, it's already exposed, but
It was a
there's
secret
no
until
evidence
we
for any of it.
exposed
That's
it.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, their secrets are that they use their members, which they place in positions of powers throughout the world, the whole world. And I even got Masons admitting this to me in a thread. And they use their members to carry out conspiracy theories and cover them up through their members. Did you know that the feds, the Federal Reserves, own the media?
No, the Federal Reserve Bank of America does not own the media.
Have you
That's
ever
a
heard of
massive oversimplification.
Operation? Have you ever heard of Operation Mockingbird?
Yes, I have.
Then how can you deny that they run the media?
Because Operation Mockingbird was not an operation to run the media.
Are you serious? Now
Yes.
you're trolling me for real, man.
I'm not trolling you for real.
Operation Mockingbird is a
Media. It was
universal
not
known
operated by the
operation
Federal Reserve.
from the Federal Reserves taking over the media to deceive the American people. You're a troll, man. That's why I cannot debate with you, because you're not rightful. You're a liar. I cannot.
I'm not a liar, mate. You can't just say it.
Because you're a liar, and you defend your lies with more lies. I defend the truth with the truth. You defend the lies with the lies. Listen, man, the troll farms that troll us truthers on Facebook come from Russia, exactly where you're from, buddy.
What? I am not from Russia.
Didn't you say that earlier? Russian time or something like that?
No, I said GMT, and I can't believe that a man of your age, if you'd have turned on that screen and you were 8 years old, I might have had a reasonable understanding of why you didn't understand what GMT was. And then I said it was from the UK, which is not Russia.
Is that your sad attempt to try to discredit me?
It's not an attempt to discredit you. It's literally what happened.
Yeah, but you're saying it like if, okay, you don't know what GMT is, so you're stupid, you can't be believed. That's exactly.
Well, actually, yes, you don't know what GMT is, but you don't even know what fucking time zones are. Shit. I mean, do time zones even work on a flat Earth? Can you explain that? How does that work? How is it that it's...
Why don't you ask the Freemasons who created the time zones?
Time zones were created by Freemasons.
Why not? They have the precision.
Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. At this point, I'm willing to believe
as their main symbol. Listen to me. Why would they have the square and compass, which is to make circles, right? And to measure things with? Why would they use that as their main symbols? Tell me.
I mean, do you know what a mason is?
Yeah, they build things like
lives. Yeah, do you know why you might need a compass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they worship the pyramid so much? The pyramid and the sun.
Freemasons don't worship pyramids or the sun.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what you say?
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, if you want to just throw up some real hard evidence, maybe from a mason that says that they worship pyramids and the sun, that would be great. Because it seems like it's just another assertion that you make.
Okay,
everything you said is just an
liar. You want me to get a liar to admit the truth? Freemasons are all liars, and they will never admit the truth. So how can you expect me?
Okay, so if Freemasons are all liars, and they put a flat Earth diagram on the flag of their most powerful organization, arguably, why do you think that that's true? If they're all liars, surely they're putting the flat Earth thing in there to deceive you.
They gotta mock us, just like they put the pyramid in the $1 bill.
So some of the things they say are true, but some of them are lies, and it just depends on basically what you decide is true or a lie.
What? Say what?
You're saying that some things that Freemasons say and do are completely true because they're trying to mock us.
When did I say that some things that they say are completely true?
Well, you said Freemasons put a flat Earth emblem on the UN flag, and that the flat Earth is real, and that that's an accurate representation of the Earth.
Of the real map of a flat Earth.
Okay, yeah. So they put it there, and that's real, and it's true.
Yeah.
Why do you believe that? If you don't believe anything else they do, why do you believe that thing they put on a flag?
Because they worship the master of deceptions, and one of their ways is to mock you by telling you the truth.
Yeah. So what if that's a deception? Okay. What if they put that there into deceiving you into thinking that flat Earth is real? Because it's one of the main arguments you have, actually, the UN flag.
Why would they go to such lengths to protect it then, if it was a conspiracy and it's not?
I don't think they are. I really don't think they are. I think
the media lies about it, the books, the scientists. I mean, Freemasons only have members in every level of society, right? There you go. There you go. You trying to chuckle again, or you turning red? Look at you. You know why they have members everywhere? Because that's how they deceive us. They have teachers, they have doctors, they have lawyers, cops, they have presidents. They got all types of peoples. They got members everywhere. And why do they have members everywhere? To deceive us. Matter of fact, let me show you something. I want you to see something, because you said Operation Mockingbird is not an operation to take over the media and deceive the people, right? That's what you said, right?
if it wasn't an operation to take over the media. That is a really stupid term to use.
I'm gonna show proof right now. So hold up a second.
Okay, this will be good.
Because I back up what I say. You, I don't know, but I back up what I say. I don't gotta lie about this. I figured out what it is. I figured out the reason why.
Okay.
It is lying to us.
Speaking of why, what is the number one reason, if you can give me it in a sentence, that they want to tell us that the Earth is a ball? One sentence.
I'm gonna explain it to you.
No. One sentence. What is the reason? Main reason.
Wait. I cannot explain what I want to say in how many sentences you want me to explain it to. So either you want me to explain it or not.
I don't want a rambling explanation that includes Einstein and everything. Why? What is the goal? What is the overriding goal? Because it must cost trillions and millions of people for over 500-600 years in order to maintain this.
How long has the Knight Templars have been around?
They're a very old organization. I wouldn't know exactly,
so
but
that you just answered one of your own questions. What else?
No, see that doesn't. No. I want an answer from you. You have to answer my question now.
You said it would take trillions of people. What?
Why?
Okay, I'm gonna explain to you why. They
Go.
worship the master of deceptions. I already said that. They worship Satan. I already said that.
Oh, okay. So
can you let me explain it?
Go ahead.
Stop interrupting me then. Check it out. They worship the master of deceptions. Their ways are to deceive us and then mock us for not knowing better. That's their ways. Why do they want to deceive us about a round earth? Okay, here we go. They worship the sun. Mainly because the sun...
No. You said they worship the master of deception, not the sun. Those are two very different things.
The master of deception. They worship the sun through the master of deceptions. Here's another deception. They worship the sun to deceive us.
Right.
Okay. And the reason why they are trying to deceive us about flat earth is because they're trying to make us believe that the sun is more important than we are. That we revolve around the sun instead of the sun revolving around us, like the way it is, like the way it really is, because the sun and the moon revolve both around us like in a baby crib. Now, the reason that serves is they worship the sun. The Jesuits order worship the sun as well. And okay, the sun may create a pyramid shape, as you see.
Yeah, no, you showed me this picture. You're deviating again.
Yeah. Okay. Check it out. So,
did you look at the explanation for that? Did you look at what
you wanted me to explain it, didn't you?
It's a crepuscular sun ray. It's not.
What?
This was actually explained to you yesterday. That's what's called a crepuscular burst,
whatever
I believe.
Explanations you give me was given to you by the Freemasons.
No, it wasn't given to me by the Freemasons.
Yes, it was.
It was given to me by the science of atmospheric.
Newton was a Mason.
No, it's not run by the Masons.
Newton was a Mason.
This is nothing to do with Newton.
He created the gravity
This
concept.
is nothing to do with gravity. You are rambling at this point. You are disjointed.
Listen, Freemasons are masters of deception. They worship the master of deception.
And the sun, yes.
Listen, Walt Disney was a Freemason. Look at the cartoons he made full of dicks everywhere for kids.
Okay.
Is that a lie?
I'm just trying to work out how you think that this is relevant. You've still got that stupid picture of the pyramid up there.
How do you think this is not relevant? Walt Disney was a Freemason, and look at what he was doing to kids. Newton was a Freemason, and look at what he did with gravity. He created a lie to make us believe that Earth is round. Earth is not round, man. Earth is flat. Newton only came up with that, and they backed it up with Einstein's relativity concept to back it up. Freemasons control NASA. They staged the moon landing. You don't want to admit none of this, but this is true and it's proven.
No, it isn't, mate. This is the
Let me
sad
take.
thing. None of it's
I want you to
proven.
think
This is
about
all
crazy when
just.
I say this. Listen, okay. So Freemasons. Okay, Newton was a Freemason. NASA is run by Freemasons. The media is run by the feds, which are in fact Masons, undercover Masons too.
Right.
How else could they make us believe that the Earth is round
They
without
don't
all
do
these
because you
people
just test the
and
Earth is
secret
round. You can send the
society?
balloon up yourself, mate. Mate, have you got $300? Could you save $300? I don't know how much money you have. Could you acquire that amount of money, even if it took 3 years?
How is this relevant to a
Because this is
flat
an
or
easy
round
way
Earth?
for you to observe the curvature of the Earth for yourself. And it
Hmm.
might help you understand that it
Hmm.
isn't all part of a giant plot, because this would be something you did yourself. This would be an experiment that you did with your own equipment that you understood, that you knew the parameters of, that no one could mess with. Okay. Now,
Listen to
for
me,
about $300, you
man.
could
I'm
make a
gonna show
balloon
you this
yourself
one.
with a camera yourself, and you could launch that, and you could get it high, and you could get
Check
it
this
high
out, man.
enough that you
Check
would
this
be
out.
able to prove or disprove.
I'm gonna start right here. Walt Disney was a Freemason,
Right.
and
Okay. No.
look
No. We're
what he
talking
did to
about
kids.
flat Earth. We're not talking about dicks in
Now, I'm
Disney
gonna explain it
cartoons.
to you because you don't want to admit it.
No.
So
It's not that I don't want to admit it. It's just that it's not relevant.
look at it. Look at what Disney did to kids.
Oh yeah, that's great. Well done. Yeah, we've all seen those.
Master of deception, man. He's a master of deceptions, just like Freemasons, right?
Okay. So why do you? Okay.
Newton was
Do you not
a
want to talk about this
Freemason.
easy way that you could prove for your very own eyes and all your
The
sensory
best
apparatus?
way would be for me to go into space and look down and take pictures, man. But I can't do that because Freemasons run NASA. And
No. I'm saying you don't need to. You don't need to. You need 300 quid. You need a balloon and a good camera. Not with a fisheye lens. You can make sure it doesn't have a fisheye lens. And
there's plenty of those around everywhere, man. And
yeah, I know. And they all show the curvature of the Earth. It's
the
weird,
only
isn't it?
curvature found in those videos is when the camera tilts. That's the only when the camera is perfectly flat, you can see the flat horizon
No.
all across.
No, you can't, because you can measure
Yes,
it.
you
You even
can.
showed me one of these pictures, and I
I
drew a
seen
line
the
across it
videos,
and
I seen the pictures, I did
observed
my
that it
own
is curved.
analogy.
Why don't you do it yourself? Why don't you do it yourself? Do
If
you,
somebody else done it, why?
important
Okay,
to you?
I
Why
could
don't
do
you
it
do it
myself.
yourself?
I could do it myself,
Do it
but if
yourself.
people already did it, why would I do it myself? People already done it.
Yeah, I know, and it all shows that the Earth is curved. You just take the videos and
No,
then
no,
go,
no,
"Yeah, the
no,
Earth
no.
is not
It
curved."
shows that the Earth is flat, and when it shows when the Earth that shows curvature when the camera tilts. I already told you this.
No, you didn't. You even
I
sent me a
already told
picture.
you,
I wish I
man.
knew
You're
how to
such a
actually do the
liar.
sending
You
thing on here.
such a troll. You look. You see, man. No wonder you troll me so much in
I
your.
am not trolling you, mate. I've never trolled you in my life, except
Oh,
maybe
you're a troll.
a couple of
You're
times.
a paid troll. You're most likely some type of undercover Freemason
Yeah, I'm
associate or
an
something.
undercover Freemason troll. I work for the Illuminati. We're the top deceivers.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you deceive us exactly by doing exactly what you do. Everything I say, you deny, and then you give me the lies
Yeah, it's
again.
garbage, mate. Everything you said is garbage.
How? Okay, I just gave you the Walt Disney proof to show you that
No.
Freemasons
You
are
gave me a
thieves.
meme with pictures of people drawing dicks over Disney characters. That is not
What are
proof
you
of a
talking
flat
about?
Earth.
It has it right under. It has everything. Let me show you again because you don't
Don't
see.
fucking show me the meme again. Jesus Christ,
Look, check
dude.
it out, check it out. They speak to us in subliminal messages, right? Right? Look at the picture. Look at the picture, man.
You're showing me a picture of myself. Try again.
Okay, that's not cool. That's not what I tried to do. Look, Matt. I'm gonna
I've
show you.
seen the picture before.
Hey, then, how can you deny that he
You
was?
mean, oh, like you mean where
How
there's
can
like
look, Matt? How
360?
can you deny all of this? Look at all the proof. Look at the book that Donald is holding. What
Do you
else?
know what that Donald Duck cartoon was about?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Look
It
look
was
at
a
what.
wartime cartoon. It was a propaganda piece against the Nazis.
Do you know what the main camp is?
Yes.
Okay, then you know what this is about. Look at Walt Disney has the three
Do
sixes
you
and
know why Mein
name.
Kampf?
Look at the three sixes. Look at the Little Mermaid picture with the
I didn't see the Little Mermaid one.
exactly. Look, and he did it. He did it purposely to mess with the kids' subconsciousness. And now you're denying it. You denying this, man?
Yeah.
Of course you do. Of course you're gonna deny it.
Mate,
You're
you're
gonna deny
showing me a
that
picture
Freemasons
where
put
someone
those symbols
scribbled some
dollar bill
sixes
too,
over the
right?
Walt Disney logo. And then
What?
you say that the picture of Donald Duck with Mein Kampf, which is from a wartime cartoon about Hitler,
Subliminal message.
how is it a fucking subliminal message? It's a
It's
liminal
all
message.
subliminal.
It's
It's
an
all subliminal.
obvious
The
propaganda piece
3/6 is
against
the
Hitler.
Walt Disney's name, as you can see in the picture, is a subliminal message itself telling us that they worship Satan. And now here you are saying no?
Yeah, I am. I'm saying that the Walt Disney he didn't worship Satan, and
And you're
like
laughing like it's funny too. Like,
because it
oh,
is funny. It is funny.
like, I'm trying to make it laughable so people don't believe it, right? You fucking
No, no,
liar.
no. I'm not laughing to make
Liar,
other
man.
people believe it.
Listen,
I'm
I
laughing.
can't even believe I wasted my time coming here to debate you when all you do is lie. All you do is lie, man.
If
You
what
have not said anything truthful yet. Not yet. I gave you the reasons why the earth is flat. I gave you the reasons of how they're covering it up. I explained to you how they're covering it up, and you're still saying no.
Yeah, because I
The
don't believe
Freemasons put
you.
all the
You don't
symbols in one
understand.
dollar
Just because you
bill.
say something and I disagree, that doesn't make me a liar.
If
Okay.
it's true and you disagree and
No,
you do it willingly, that makes you a liar because you know the truth and you know you're covering it
no,
up.
no, 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 no. See, I don't know that. Well, I do know the truth, but it's not your truth. Okay. What you need to understand as a human being is that everyone has their own perceptions of truth. Everyone has their own truths. I don't think I have knowingly lied about anything
I
in
wasted my
discussion
time
with you.
coming here, man. I gave you every shred of evidence so far.
Is that every shred of evidence you've got? Because if
I
that's
haven't
it, that is
given you
fucking
everything.
pathetic.
What?
That's the best evidence that you can bring. Some
This
pictures
is
of people
provable
drawing over
evidence.
Disney logos.
What you have is what they gave you for you to use as a lie to cover your lies with. Newton is a Freemason.
Fuck me. Yeah,
He
but
was a
Newton isn't
Freemason.
all of science.
Most scientists obey by the
No, that's bollocks.
Freemasonic laws.
Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. I actually know scientists, okay?
They listen. All scientists work within the confines of what the Freemasons create.
No, 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 you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
absolute shit. You don't know a single fucking scientist, do you? Have you ever
Anyone
participated
who
in the scientific
exposes
method
their
once
lies
in your
becomes a
life?
conspiracy theorist.
Have you
Whoever
ever
exposed
participated in the
9/11 became a
scientific experiment
conspiracy
ever in your
theorist.
life?
Whoever exposed the Freemasons is a conspiracy theorist. And now you're trying to make me seem like a conspiracy
You
theorist.
are a conspiracy theorist.
No, man. That's what you make me seem like to say
Mm,
yes. But I'm not. I'm a conspiracy debunker.
factualist.
Debunker.
Sorry, what did you call me?
Anyways, I wasted my time coming here to debate you because I knew you was gonna lie and use lies to protect their lies with, because that's
Yes, yes, of
exactly how
course.
you protect a lie. But it is what it is, you know. I look, check it out. I'm gonna run the facts again. Check this out.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
give I'm gonna
Is it
give it
just
to you
going to
this
be
way. Hold up.
everything's a
Wait.
Freemason plot and
Time
here's
out.
a picture of a pyramid because I don't understand how
The
refraction
sun,
or
the
light
sun is not
works?
93 million light years away like they told us. The
It's not
sun
93 million light years away. The sun is not 93 million light years away. What the fuck are you talking about?
the sun is not as far as they told us it is.
Who
As,
told you it was 93 million light years away?
are you gonna let me talk?
Well, actually, no. You're going to listen to why that is not evidence
Go
of the
ahead,
sun being just
explain it.
above the clouds, okay?
Look at the picture,
Have
though.
you
Look
ever
at
seen
the
light
picture,
come through a
okay?
low window?
Do you know basic science?
Yes. Have you ever seen light come through a low window? Have you ever seen a sunbeam pass through a low window?
How is that
It's
relevant to the sun's distance? Go ahead.
because no, listen to me. Okay. What you're seeing there, as you can see, are sunbeams poking through the clouds, correct?
Hmm.
Yep. Okay. Have you ever seen a sunbeam poke through a window?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if as you might have noticed, the sunbeam on the floor is larger than the aperture of the window, correct? Correct?
What was that again?
The sunbeam that you would then see on the floor, so if there's a sunbeam coming into the room, you'd see a patch of sun on the floor, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and it would be larger than the window.
All right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Now, if I were to then draw, I had some imaginarily long lines, what you'd then find is that appeared to me to point about 800 meters away from your house. Now, does that mean the sun is 800 meters away from your house? Because that is exactly the same as what you're showing there with that picture.
No. Listen, if the sun was as
no,
far as
you
they told us it is,
You're not
man.
understanding the basics.
I let you talk, didn't I? Didn't I just let you talk?
Yeah, but you didn't really listen to any of it.
Questions. I even answered your questions, right?
Okay, so do you understand how if I were to trace that sunbeam back through the window, it would appear to me to point that was about 800 meters away from the house?
Listen, man, I'm gonna explain it to you this because you're trying to confuse me. Listen,
no, I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm trying to make you understand.
Let me talk. Okay, listen, I'm gonna explain to you.
Do you know what a crepuscular ray is?
I don't care about that. Listen,
no, you should care about that because that's what you've posted a picture of.
Let me make my point.
You don't care what it is that you posted a picture of. You're going to talk about what you've posted a picture of, and then you're going to tell me you don't care about it.
Listen, man, listen. As you can see in the picture, the sun creates a pyramid shape. If the sun was as far as they told us,
it isn't because of refraction.
Pyramid shape. The sun is sitting 3,000 miles above the surface, not 93 bazillion gazillion light years away. If the sun was really as far as they told us, it wouldn't be creating a pyramid shape.
So have you ever seen sunbeam photos where it wouldn't create that pyramid shape, or are you only going to use that one example?
I gave you plenty of okay. Listen, that's one of the many examples, man.
Because I'm actually looking at a picture here right now that would show that the sun...
You're not gonna believe anything I say, so it's like I'm wasting my time.
I think you're probably wasting it on more levels than just this.
Where do the Illuminati get this sun? I mean, this pyramid and sun on top of the pyramid from? Where do they get it from? I just showed you a picture.
No, they don't get it from anywhere. Nobody gets it from anywhere. The sun is just up there. Do you know where do you know how that pyramid is formed?
Matt, you're such a troll.
No.
You're a troll, man. Just admit it. You was working on my patience earlier, but then I realized that no matter what I say, you're just gonna use what they gave you to try to. You're not even questioning what I say. You're just giving me random bullshit factoids.
No, it's just like random bullshit, like trying to explain the atmospheric science behind the thing you're posting. That is just such bullshit.
Was a Freemason. You heard, Matt? Freemasons
have explained to me maybe 10 times now that Newton was a Freemason, and I agreed with you off the bat.
Okay.
And I also said that doesn't mean that the theory of gravity is wrong. If the only thing, we're going to talk science now. If the only thing you've got to disprove gravity is that Newton is a Freemason, because bear in mind, Newton is not the only person in the world who supports the theory of gravity, then scientifically, you have nothing. You have nothing. Theory of
gravity since Newton made it up. Nobody has ever proved it, man. Never.
I'm going to keep doing this. It's quite fun. Every time we talk about gravity not being real, okay, without providing any evidence, I'm going to go, So what evidence do you have that gravity isn't real?
There's plenty of evidence showing that gravity can be proved. Many scientists have tried to measure gravity. Many have tried to debunk it. Many have tried to expose or prove that it's real. That is real and exists, and that we're moving through space. Right? It hasn't.
That's not what the theory of gravity has nothing to do with moving through space.
Show me a pose of anyone who has measured or proved gravity to be real. Not even Newton or Einstein has proved it.
So what do you think happens when you drop an object? What draws that object?
Man, it falls. The atmosphere allows it to fall.
No, that's not how the atmosphere works.
Listen, you're so brainwashed that you can't believe anything else. That's what years and years of brainwash does to a human being. It turns them into you.
That's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Mm,
I smoke weed, you drink liquor. Big difference.
not really, because I actually
Big
occasionally partake
difference.
in that as well.
Check it
But
out. Weed makes you smart. We and liquor
mate,
makes
you
you
can't
dumb.
be talking like that. Oh my god.
Oh, look at you, you're laughing. Look at you, stupid ass. Listen,
So sorry, yeah.
weed
So you smoke weed, so you're super smart. Please do continue.
is proven fact by scientists that
No, it
weed
isn't.
brain functions and makes you think.
That doesn't make you smart.
How do people measure?
LSD makes you think. It doesn't make you smart.
Wait, what?
LSD makes you think. It doesn't make you smart. Beer can make you think. It doesn't make you smart.
That's not what I'm trying to get to. It improves brain functions. It's proven by scientific facts
So,
that weed helps the brain functions.
because
Okay,
looking at you, mate, I've really got to
tell me
doubt that.
something. Tell me something. Liquor dumbs you down. Weed helps you think. Is that a fact or is that a false statement?
Um, that's a false statement. Yeah, no, I'm going to pretty much go with a false statement on that.
So liquor doesn't dumb you down. So if you get drunk, you don't get dumb and stupid.
Mm, yeah, you can do, but if you get really high, you're going to be pretty dumb and stupid. I've seen it myself.
That's not what I'm trying to get to. Listen, that's my point. If you get really high and stupid, you get really high and stupid. But that's a difference. If you know how to get high, your brain functions will elevate. Now you can't do that with liquor.
No, but you don't need either of these things to understand the shape of the earth. If you need weed to get your head around the shape of the earth, then I don't know.
In
That's
order to
sad.
show the shape of the earth, all I need is a balloon and a camera. And
Yeah,
plenty
you
of people
do.
already
Why don't
done
you
it.
do it?
Look, okay, check this out. How come you can see the Chicago city from Michigan? That's a 59 miles. And now, if there was any earth curvature, it should have shown throughout the horizon.
Okay,
Now,
so how come I can see a
you
ship
should not
disappear
be
over the
able.
horizon going to, say,
What?
Calais?
What was
From
that?
how come I can see a ship going over the horizon on its way to Europe from England? Debunk it.
Listen, water cannot bend under no
It can. It
circumstances.
can.
Water
You're talking
cannot bend.
absolute nonsense.
Listen,
Nobody
water
will believe
cannot bend and stay bend through under no cir. Do you know basic science?
Yes, I do. I don't actually think you do, though.
I don't think you understand science.
You're telling me that water
The
cannot
science
bend.
they gave you to explain how water can bend around a round surface is wrong. Not you see, that's the reason why they created gravity
Have you
for.
ever seen?
To
Okay, have you ever
explain
done
how
this thing where you
water
put a
can stay
spoon under a
together
tap?
on a round surface. That's the reason why they created gravity for, because they could not explain how water could stay stuck, glued to a round surface. That's the
No,
reason
you see,
they
that's
created
just not
gravity
true.
for, or what one of the many reasons why they created gravity for. So listen, space is science fiction.
Space is science fiction. All of
Space
space.
is science fiction.
Space is science fiction. Could you please
That's
just
what I
repeat that
think.
to the camera?
Listen, I want to expose this as much as anyone that knows this is true, but I cannot expose it because there are people working against me.
Nobody's
There's
working
people
against you,
working
mate. I
against
am not
me right
working
now.
against you. If I thought you were right, I would be on your side. But you have given me
Nothing I
nothing to
say
go on.
will make sense to you because you're too absorbed by the lies they gave you.
No.
You're
That's nonsense. You're
completely
just making accusations
brainwashed,
against
man.
me. That's stupid. Don't do that.
What
Okay?
else did they tell us?
I'm a
They
rational
tried
human
to
being.
listen.
If you give me better evidence,
They
if you
did
give me something
9/11 and they
in the
try to
theory of
blame it
gravity
on the
to
Middle East.
explain why when I drop things they hit the ground, I'll believe you.
What?
So my challenge is okay, I will stop believing. This is my challenge to you now. I will stop believing in the theory of gravity if you can give me a better theory as to why when I drop this pair of scissors, it falls to the ground. Okay. Now
So
you
you
don't
want
have
me
to
to
do. You
make
don't have
up
to do it
a
now. You don't have to do it now.
so you want me to make up a theory so I can convince you?
If you can convince
The
me,
Freemasons
I
already
can
did that
convince
for me.
you, I
I
reckon.
mean, not for me. The Freemasons already
Let's
did
talk about
that.
the Freemasons.
They made
Stop
up they
talking about
made
the
up
Freemasons.
theories to back
Stop
up
talking
their
about the
plan.
Freemasons. Okay. You, without mentioning Freemasons, because it's irrelevant,
Listen, I'm not
can
a
give me a
scientist.
better
I'm not a
theory as to
scientist.
why
I'm a
why
truther.
these systems
I
may fall to the
expose the
ground. If you can't
lies.
do that,
That's what I do. Anyways, yeah, you're such a funny guy.
okay. No. All you need to do, right? All you need to
Mad
do,
trolls.
give me a
Listen,
better, give me a
from the
reason.
beginning of this conversation, I've been saying that you was trolling me, and
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
wasn't
It's a bit
trolling
sad,
me,
isn't it?
if you wasn't trolling me, you would have not done what you did in all those threads. Okay, but anyways, that's not the point here.
Point is, okay,
Point here
what you need to
my point
do.
here is that Newton was a Freemason.
No. Stop
Point
talking about
here is
Newton
that
being
he made
Freemason.
up
You've mentioned it
gravity.
about 60
My point,
times now.
my point in here is that they used Einstein to back up the gravity theory with a relativity theory. My point here is that the sun creates a pyramid shape when it shines above
You're
the
talking
clouds,
about
and it
8 or 9
shouldn't do
different
that.
things at once.
The
Try and
sun should
focus on
be
one
that
thing.
the sun's light rays should be horizontal, not pyramid shaped. It shouldn't be like that. Don't you understand?
I do understand. And what I understand is you don't understand how light works. I don't think you've ever understood how light works.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know me, so how do you know that?
Because you're saying things like the fact, well, because you think that because the sun's rays make a
Coming from
pyramid in the
somebody who can see
sun must
the
be just above the
curvature,
clouds.
I don't believe you much because there's no curvature ever been found. You can see
Except in
Chicago
all those
from Michigan.
photographs and all the
You
weather
can see, look,
satellites and all the
59
balloons and the
miles.
International Space
There
Station.
is a inch, 8-inch drop per each 1 mile of curvature.
Yep, which we can observe.
If there was any curvature, there would be an 8-inch drop
No, if
per
there was
each
any curvature,
mile.
there would be a drop.
That means that each mile that goes, there should be an 8-inch drop, right? So you shouldn't be able to see Chicago from Michigan under no circumstances. Water cannot bend over, especially that much water. How can gravity keep water bend around this round surface and we not feel it? That shit is stupid. That's stupid. How can gravity hold the water perfectly round around the earth and us not feel it? Tell me, how can you explain that?
What
If
explain?
gravity is real,
It
then you
is.
should be able to explain how we don't feel gravity holding water perfectly round
Why
and
would we feel
flat
gravity
above
holding the
the earth.
water? We feel gravity holding ourselves.
What?
We feel gravity
Explain
holding
how
ourselves.
gravity can hold water on the outside of a round surface, not on the inside, on the
Yeah,
outside of round. How can
because
gravity do that?
it pulls the atoms in the water. Okay, so okay, you got a hard object here, my fist, and my fist has a massive, huge object, so it has a good gravitational pull, and you surround it with atoms. Okay, and those atoms are going to be drawn towards the center of the object. Now, if those atoms are liquid, they will be drawn towards the center of the object and will form around my fist, assuming it was not a fist and a spherical shape, it would form a layer, a coating, because that's what gravity does. It will attract atoms towards the center of the field of gravity, the gravity
That's what I
well.
told you.
So that's quite happily explained for you, I believe. You understand how atoms are attracted to the center
Listen.
of the
Atom
gravity
has
well.
nothing to do with that because if it was atoms and all of that, we would feel gravity.
No.
Gravity
There are
is
atoms.
everything.
They're not
Listen,
atoms
man.
now. I don't
Listen,
understand how
I
much you
let you
don't
talk,
know.
but you never let me talk. Fuck, man. Listen. How can gravity keep water stuck to earth and we not feel it? How is that possible? It's not possible. Do you not understand basic science,
Yeah, I
man? It's
understand.
not possible.
What do you mean? How can we not feel it? You can feel
Listen,
gravity,
how
dude.
can water be perfectly flat and not be sunken in if gravity's pulling it? How can gravity be
Because
pulling water but not
know
be
it.
pulling it?
Do you not understand?
Do you
I
not
don't
understand?
understand how to make this. I can't understand how to make it clearer to you. It's just like explaining it to a
You just use
really thick
atoms
kid.
to explain how water stays perfectly flat if gravity's pull.
It doesn't stay perfectly flat. It
Listen,
follows
if
the
gravity
curvature of
was
the
pulling the
Earth.
atoms, if gravity was pulling the atoms, the water would be sunken in.
What would it be
There
sunken
would be
into?
proof.
What
There
would it be
would be
sunken
proof.
into?
What?
If I had a perfectly spherical object, yeah, and it was coated with atoms, yeah, that are being dragged into the center, why would it make a dip?
You're stupid, man.
No.
Seriously, I
Explain it.
my
Why would it
time
make a
coming,
dip? Why would it
man.
make a dip?
You fucking stupid,
Why
man.
would it make?
Listen,
Explain
you a
it.
troll, man. Listen.
You can't
Water
explain it, can
cannot
you? You can't
bend
actually
around
explain the thing you
a
just said.
freaking circle, man. It cannot do it. Don't you understand?
No, you see, what you're not getting is. I'm going to try and find a better object to demonstrate this with. But I haven't got one. So,
You know, the only way gravity can hold water on a sphere if it's you want to lie and
no.
convince
Because
somebody else
do you understand how?
that water
Do you
could do that.
understand that if I had a ball, a perfectly spherical ball, okay, and you understand that that ball has a gravity well, it generates a gravitational field, yeah?
Listen,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah,
you're a
no, please,
total
let's just
liar.
try this. Let's just
You're a
try this.
total liar, man. I wasted my time coming here. I
Let's
knew
just
you
try
was
this
gonna
one more
lie.
time. I've
I
got a
just didn't know it
perfectly
was gonna be this
spherical
bad.
ball.
You're a liar, man. Listen,
I've
you're
got a
protecting
perfectly
this lie.
spherical ball.
You're a troll, and all your people are trolls too. You
Am I
even
a
told
paid agent as
not even
well?
your friends. You even probably talking to them right now as you're talking to me.
I'm actually reading the thread and everyone's laughing at you.
Of course they're laughing at me because they're trolls.
No, because you're an idiot. Right, now I've got a perfectly spherical ball, okay, that has a gravitational
Who's the
pull.
idiot? You believe that Earth is round. Who's the
Yeah.
idiot? Sooner or later,
So your
people
evidence for me
will
being an
find out
idiot
the
is
Earth
that I
is
believe the
flat.
Earth is round.
And when they do find out the Earth is flat, I'm gonna rub it all over your face.
Oh, please do.
For now I can only expose it with the little evidence I have, right? Because I don't control the media. Operation Mockingbird. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back to those facts because I want to
No,
shut
no, no,
you
no,
up.
no, 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 no,
Let you
no.
trolls
You're
go
not gonna come with your
all they want,
stupid
but the
conspiracy
truth
shit that
speaks.
doesn't add up.
The truth speaks volumes. Freemasons control NASA. The NASA staged a moon landing, right? To prove that Earth was round. They gave us a round Earth theory,
You
right? So
can't just
they made
keep
up this little, oh, we went
Freemasons
to the
and make it
moon
all
theory,
seem
right?
like that's not science. Shouting Freemasons and deception isn't science. This is a scientific. Oh, where's he gone? Has he died?
Forgot. Well, what I look like running from you? Use a troll.
I don't know.
What
I
I look
thought you'd
like running from you,
fallen off
man?
your
Listen.
chair or something
Yeah,
due to
listen, you're
gravity.
a liar. The moon landing was fake. You say it's real. That shows right there you're a troll. Freemasons, Newton was a Freemason, and Freemasons run everything. You saying they don't? Oh, you're conspiracy theorists because of Freemasons, this and that. So you're protecting Freemasons.
I'm not
What?
protecting the Freemasons. I told you I don't even like the fucking Freemasons. You don't even listen to what I say. I don't even think you can. It's kind of weird. It almost makes me think
What you said
you're a
right
troll.
now? No.
Because
I'm not.
you
I'm
can't
a
really argue
truther.
any of
You
your
the
points
troll. Don't try
correctly.
to get it
You keep
twisted.
changing the
You
subject. You're
the
getting
troll,
angry.
man.
You're pointing at
You.
me like some
You
little
the troll.
baby, waggling your finger around, screaming
You.
troll.
You the troll. Because it's true. I expose people like you for a living.
For a living?
Yeah, for a living.
Who is paying you?
Nobody has to pay me. I do this for free. I do this because I
You
care.
said you did it for a living.
I could already see all the trolls laughing. Earth was flat. I already see it. Oh, the moon landing was fake. Freemasons run everything. That's a lie, right? That's cool. It's easy to make fun of somebody when you have people making fun with you, right?
Hey, I'm here on my own and I'm having a great time.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I know you're having a great time because you're protecting the lies. It's easy to protect a lie when it's already been protected.
What?
The news, the books, The scientists, all those people that the Freemasons control are protecting their lives. But for you, it's easy to do this because you're a troll. You already know
Yeah,
what
it's
to do.
easy because all the stuff you're saying is
Whatever,
bollocks.
man. I wasted my time coming here, man. You wasn't for
Wasted
real. I mean, you are
all your
for
time,
real,
mate.
but not to debate. I mean, you're debating, but all you're doing is using their lies to cover up the fact that Earth is flat.
No, see, all you're doing is you're saying that everything I say is a lie, which
Blah,
isn't debating. That's just you simply
blah,
holding your
blah,
hands up and going, eh.
blah, blah,
Hmm.
blah. Mhm.
So anyway, back to the sphere. I have a sphere, okay, and it has a gravitational pull. Agreed?
Gravity doesn't exist.
So what
Newton was
draws...
a Freemason.
Fuck me. What draws things to the center of the Earth then?
Listen,
What draws things to the center of the
if I
Earth?
didn't know,
If gravity
listen,
doesn't exist,
this is
what
how they
draws things to the
put,
center of the
this
Earth?
is how they forced Einstein into creating a
No,
theory
no,
of
no, 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 no. Don't talk about them. What draws things to the center of the Earth? Why, when I drop things...
how do you know things are being drawn to the center of Earth? Why are you so sure that everything's being pulled to the if the
Because
water
we can
doesn't even
observe
get
it.
pulled?
Because it's so easy
And
to
then
see.
okay, and then when I say prove it, oh, there's so little gravity you could hardly feel it. But the gravity is keeping the water on a sphere.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck
Do
out
you
of
know why you
here,
can't feel
man.
gravity? Because you're
You're
adapted
a
to
liar,
it.
man. Listen, we can feel gravity, but it's keeping the water perfectly round around a round surface. No. Do you know how stupid that sounds? Do you
It
know
doesn't sound
that
very stupid at all, to be honest. I mean, it sounds pretty normal to anyone who's ever
it
sailed
sounds
in a
normal
boat or
to
been in a
most people
plane.
listening to that? Yeah, I even listen, Matt. I grew up thinking that Earth was round too. I grew up thinking that Earth was round
So, at what
myself.
point did you have a massive head injury and start
When
thinking
I
it was
saw
flat?
when I first heard about the flat Earth, I was like, man, nah, that shit is stupid. I laughed at it too. But then after I started doing my research and comparing my research to what they told me, it didn't add up. We looked for curvature and there's no curvature found. Now
But
I
there is
before I said,
curvature found. You're
listen,
just saying there's no curvature found. You wouldn't even... Like, you've been shown curvature and you've just gone, there's no curvature. Including that picture you sent me, which you said showed no curvature. And then I drew a perfectly pixel straight line on it and analyzed the depth of the pixels on it. And it showed that there was curvature. And you said, there's no curvature, which is just kind of stupid. It's like you
Matt,
get
you
given the
so
evidence. People make an effort to try and educate you. I don't know why.
listen, my whole life I've been believing that Earth was round. Don't you get it? I also too believe that Earth was round, you stupid ass. Don't you get it? I'm a truther. I expose the lies. Anyways, I
You
know they're
don't
making fun
expose
of me,
anything, mate. You're
laughing at
making a
me.
fool of yourself. I
They're
can't
making fun.
believe
So what?
here and just
Listen, I'm making a
screamed
fool of
about
myself because I
Freemasons.
really believe that Earth is flat, and Earth is flat. It proves it throughout the Freemasons who control everything. It proves it through the fake moon landing.
Now you
It
see, it
proves
doesn't.
it.
That's not how
It
science
proves it
works.
through the UN
You have to
flag.
come up with a better
Listen,
theory. You
but
can't
listen to
just
me.
go,
Listen to me.
this is
Why
true
would they?
because
Why
the...
would the UN? Why would the UN put a flat Earth map as their flag?
Because that's
Why?
the only way you can, on a 2D projection, show every single country in the universe in a way that doesn't make it centric to a
So,
particular
so you're trying
country,
to
which
tell
is
me
why it
that you
centers on the
can't put
North
the
Pole.
whole?
If it
You
was
said,
going to
wait
be
a minute,
centered
wait a
like
minute.
most maps, like
You
most
said
of the
they put
projections
you
you
said
see
they
around
put
it,
the whole
centered
universe
on the...
together.
It's considered to be quite racist. So what they tried to do,
Listen,
because they wanted to be
you said
inclusive,
they
was
put
to
the whole
center it on the
universe
North Pole in
together
a
in the
projection that
picture.
allows it so that all of the races and all of the countries of the world are represented in an equal manner.
So they okay. So they created a map that perfectly matches a flat Earth map as their flag, and they did it for what? To perfectly represent. You see how you trolling to perfectly represent how everybody in the planet could be unified. You see, you're a liar. They
No, I
created.
said they did it to show a map of the world that doesn't center on a country, which is why it centers on the North Pole. Because if it was, how would you feel if it was the map of, this is the United
Oh
Nations, the
my
map for
God,
all the nations on the earth, and
Listen,
it's centered on
troll and all your and whoever
Germany.
laughs at me is a troll too, man. Listen, why else would they create a perfect sample of what the real world looks like, which is flat, as the map? If the world was round, they would have used the little layout flat design they have of what the round Earth looks like.
How would they
But
have a 2D image of a globe on a flag?
what?
Have to skip off half of the world. Do you
What?
think before you speak?
Well, can you repeat that again?
So you're saying that they should have used a globe?
That's not what I said. I said they should have used the flat layer of the whole world when it's laid out.
The one that
That's what they should have done. If the UN, if the world isn't flat. Go ahead, laugh. Anyway,
I've already explained this to you. If you look at the UN
to me.
flag beyond your own kind of conspiratorial thinking,
Listen to me. Your stupidity is making me, is giving me a headache almost.
Sweet.
Listen to me. Okay, I know it's sweet because that's what you want. But anyways, they have the flat Earth map as their flag. I don't know how else to explain it to you. But
yeah, no, I understand. It's a map of a flat Earth.
And it's on a 33 grid freaking.
It's not a 33-degree grid. That's not a thing.
Grid.
There are 33 sections
the
on
the grid is split into 33 parts.
Do you know why?
Because the Freemasons created.
Oh, of course, because of the Freemasons.
Listen, I'm done with you, man. I'm done. Use a troll, and whoever's look, Matt Bauman is a troll, people, and all the people that protect this lie are trolls too. All of you.
Okay, yeah. Matt Bowman,
how the UN
by the way, Bowman
has the flat map as their flag. And he goes, no, they did that to make it seem like how the world is. Bullshit, man. I'm out of here, man. Say whatever you want. The world is flat. Earth is flat, and you're covering it, man.
Yeah, I'm covering it up, man. I'm paid by big.
Listen, I gathered up my information, and I got all excited, like, yeah, I'm gonna expose this finally. And then I come here to hear this bullshit from you, man. Whatever. I'm done, man. Bye.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. That was completely insane. I actually thought we were going to get some scientific discussion, but we just sort of got the word Freemason repeated again and again and again. Oh, well. I don't know what I was expecting. But that was fun. I guess we have settled that debate. The Earth is round, because the only evidence for it is Freemasons. The only evidence for flat Earth is Freemasons or something. I don't know. Freemasons, everyone, Freemasons. Ugh.